Hey guys, it is Alicia, and finally here is my basic end of year regimen for 2012. Random. I did this last year for 2011, and you guys can actually go back and look at that regimen so you can compare, see what's different. This year I really had a little bit more fun with my hair. For 2011, I wore a lot of two-strand twists, protective styling, and this year I did a lot of protective styling, but I did not wear two-strand twists as much as I did for 2011. I think most of the entire year, over half or 70–80% of the year, I wore two-strand twist. So I switched it up a little bit this year. Also, for a few months, I did change products. I started using the Giovanni line, really for no particular reason, just that I wanted to try all natural products. I can admit that I wanted to see what the big deal was. I was really curious. I had used the same products for most of my journey, and I wanted to finally try something different. I enjoyed my experience with Giovanni. I loved it, but there were definitely some things that I saw were different with my hair and what I like. I like a thicker, heavier product on my hair. I miss that. So dun, da, da, da. Yes. My Cantu shea butter and my herbal essence is back! Okay, so let's go ahead and get into this. This is going to be my basic regimen. And what that means is that this is just my basic format that I follow. So some things can change as far as styling. If my hair needs to be washed, I'm not going to wait until a scheduled date. If it needs to be moisturized, I'm not going to wait until a scheduled date. But this is just a basic routine for me to follow with my hair so that I don't get lax and I don't forget to care for my hair. Now that I've reached my goal length, I can switch up things a little bit, and I don't have to be as disciplined with certain things. Washing, most of my journey I washed weekly unless I had two-strand twist in. Now I am switching up to doing a thorough wash every 2 weeks only. The longer your hair gets and the more hair you get, the less that you want to be playing around in your hair, the less you want to spend time detangling and doing 30-minute long hot oil treatments and deep conditioning. When I wash my hair, that's when I do my deep conditioning hot oil treatments, and I detangle my hair. I've really been focusing a lot more on finger detangling. I just find it so much easier. At first, I was kind of frustrated with it, but after doing it a while, you really get used to it. So I'm always detangling my hair in the shower, really tackling those knots and tangles, especially when you're wearing a wash and go. We know how it gets. So I wash, condition, deep condition, hot oil treatment, detangle every 2 weeks. Throughout the week, I am moisturizing my hair, and it really depends on what style I'm wearing. If I'm doing a wash and go, I'm usually wetting my hair every day. If I am doing twist out, braid outs, Bantu knot outs, then maybe every 2 or 3 days I'll lightly spritz my hair with water, and I'll seal it with oil. It really depends on how dry my hair gets, and usually after 2 or 3 days my hair starts to feel really dry. Trimming. I do trim my ends. I trim my own ends. And what I do is I put my hair into two-strand twist, and then I just trim as needed. And I usually do that only about twice a year, every 6 months. Protective styling. I don't really keep track how often I do protective styling. I know I do it a lot. Protective styling is definitely a big part of my regimen. For 2013, I really want to experiment a little more with low manipulation styling and just test the theory behind that for you guys. So we'll see how that goes. Basically, I just try to maintain a simple regimen. I think the more products you have, the more routines you have, it just takes away from the experience, and it's not as fun. I am at a different point in my journey now. I reached my goal. I did things that I said I would do 2 years ago, and I was able to do those things. So now I'm just trying to make things even more easier for me and just really enjoy the experience. Now, as far as details for my regimen, I have worked really hard for you all, and on my website, my complete regimen, the complete products, everything I do, my routine is all on my website. Look down in the description box, click that link, check it out. Any questions that you have, make sure you leave them down in the comment section below. Don't be afraid to try things. See what your hair likes, see what your hair doesn't like. Really, it's about building a relationship with your hair. As crazy as that sounds, but I've tried a lot of things that didn't work for my hair in the beginning, and I just had to find what works, and once it works, it works. So make sure you remember that. Good luck on your journey. Don't forget to check the description box for answers to your questions, and also my full 2012 end of year regimen. Bye guys.
Brown skin, curly hair, plump lips, and a thick derriere. It shakes when I walk, I'm loud when I talk.